Tarot is for fun and entertainment purposes. Only use your own discernment. Timestamps included for your convenience. Please do like, share, comment, and hit that notification bell. Well, good afternoon, my beautiful, beautiful stars. I hope you are all doing very, very well. Welcome to all new subscribers and all new members. Much appreciated, and I hope you guys have all found a forever home here. And yes, let us get into the reading of today. It's that time of the month again. It is the 29th of July at 1 p.m. in the afternoon. There are more coming with regards to this, but I am first going to tap into the first one, the same as I did last month, and that is going to be the August prediction for the royal family as a whole. The entire royal family, for everybody included, working royal family, okay? Working royals, okay? Well, let's see what the energies hold for us. And what we can expect for August. And my nose is itching suddenly. I just want to clear the energy. And by the way, thank you for everybody that has commented on the auto writing one I did on Diana. And the microphone, as I put on the screen, I did not like the sound of it. So I'm going to be returning that $180 expensive microphone. Otherwise, if it was a cheapie, I would have thrown it into the water. But anywho, let us see what the cards are holding us for August, for the entire working royal family. What's the energy for August going to be like? I will be doing one on King Charles as well. I will be doing one on William and Catherine combined. And then if there's anybody else that you would like me to check upon, let me know what we else want to read on. I will probably only get this one recorded today because I was busy with private readings this morning. And it does take a little bit of time when I do the private readings. So there we go. And also, when I do your private reading, I do your numerology for you at the same time. And then after the numerology, I pull the cards and judgment. Something is coming, but there's also rest coming up. There's also rest and peace, contemplation, retreating. There's also retreat coming up. I just feel I need to just shuffle some more, and the ducks outside agree that I needed to shuffle more. They have not been present for readings. Again, that card underneath. Rest. They need to rest. They need to reset. They need to contemplate. I'm going to leave that on the table because if it's jumped out twice. Okay, the cards are ready. The cards are definitely ready. And there's William. There's William. I'm going to leave him on the table as well. I'm not just reading on him, but it is, besides William, it is also legalities, contracts, clear-cut decisions that needs to be made. I'm going to leave this here. I'm definitely going to leave that there. And let me cut the cards. Let's cut. Let's have a look. These clear-cut decisions that's got to be made. Firm decisions that's got to be made. But wise decisions. Legal decisions. Things that need to be well thought of and well thought through. Get all your ducks in a row. Let's have a look. Emperor in reverse. There's the king. Dictating stuff. He's worried. The Nine of Swords. These worries. These stress. There is anxiety. There is attacks. Ach nee man. Sorry, Afrikaans would. Oh no, man. Let's continue. The Queen of Wands in reverse. The Four of Cups upright. Oh. Balance, temperance. Tempest, tempest, tempest. Tempest, tempest, tempest. The Emperor. Something is being dictated. Charles is dictating something. Charles is laying down the law. That's what's coming to me. But he's very worried. And his worries is this one here. Is Marai. He's very concerned and worried about Marai. Because she's leaking like a sieve at the moment. She needs to go and shut up. She needs to take time out and just go and be quiet. But could he also be concerned about her being so quiet? But remember, this is about the entire royal family. Is the whole royal family concerned? But the King came, William came up. I think they might be very quiet. I think, you know what is coming to me? I think, because if you guys watched that episode that reading that I did on, what went on, it was the second one about the Highgrove meeting. This is the offer. They're still staring themselves blind to what they want, and they're ignoring the offer. But she is considering it. But it is a worry for the king in his king capacity. But this is very balanced. They've got the card. And why does, just look how it's just worked out here. And there was no planning when I put this out. They playing the children's card, the DNA card, the mixing of the cups card, and the crown in the back there. But everything is very well balanced, very well looked out. And William is balancing something here. Something clear and cut. There's no choice but to. I don't know what it means. Let's continue reading. Let's see what the next cards are. Nee, Vader toch. Oh no, my heavens. Heavens alive. There's the Hermit. Regrets. The Five of Cups, all the toxicity lies spilling out of a bridge too far to cross at the moment. I don't know. There's a lot of emotion here. The High Priestess illuminated. Sorry, I'm giggling. I'll tell you now why I'm giggling. Look here. He's worried about Harry. He's very worried about Harry. And look at the swords, how the swords are pointing towards Marai. He's worried about Khatib and potential. It's causing the king sleepless nights. But remember, it's not about, it's the entire royal family. Because there's William. It's the betrayal, the lies, all the toxic energy that is coming out. And I think Harry might be regretting. And there's regret about Marai. And what's happened with the cups. Look at the cups and the cups. Look how the two cups and the two cups here are mirroring each other. Contracts, things that we cannot see. And look here how the dark of the bee is towards the side. To all the darkness. But there is light. There is light. But we just can't see it. We're not allowed seeing what's behind the veil. Normally, I would say I'm stopping the reading. But I'm doing a full reading, so I'm going to continue. If this card came up in an underlying card, I would say stop, but I'm going to continue. We can't see. And there's the offer, contracts. The contract's in place. And why I giggled when the High Priestess came out, and I did say to my dear viewer in her comment with the auto writing that I did, and Marai's mouth being full, and she said to me, Look at the B and the J on the High Priestess. The BJ. Thank you very much. I cannot unsee that. I don't think anybody can unsee that after this. Oh, yeah. In any case. And also Harry. Well, and it's apparently, allegedly known around the palace that he was known as BJ Harry. And he knew. Let's leave it there. But yeah, in all seriousness here, there's a lot of anxiety, there's a lot of worries, there's a lot of stress. But remember, she's very quiet at the moment. And I think it is a concern. But William there, just odd how that fell out and I decided to keep it on the table. There's the palace. The Hierophant. There's concerns. They're trying to do things very traditionally, going through the right ways. This card also came up in that reading. It was the meeting, it's everything else. And the concern about the media, it's just kind of the concern about the media, about these two wanting to get back into the family. But too late, she cried. Walking away. Somebody has got to walk away. Somebody's got to walk away from something and count their losses. And look here, the person walking away has got that cup that is missing here. The missing cup, the missing link. The palace knows about the missing link, and somebody's going to walk away. Somebody's got to walk away. I almost want to say Megan has to walk away. Attacks. Attacks, attacks, attacks. There's attacks coming on the firm. The firm attacks. I'm going to read it in two ways here. Attacks on the firm. Attacks on Harry. Attacks on the king. There is going to be a constant attacking. But they just have to walk away. She's going to be spewing stuff. I'm worried she's going to be spewing. She's way too quiet. Way too quiet. But it also can tell me that the palace is ready to attack. What's underlying here? I don't like these cards, guys, for August. 7 of Wands. 7 of Wands. They've got to be on their back foot. It's attacks coming up from across the water again. It is attacks going to be coming from across the water, and they will have to defend themselves. There's the family. There's the family. The legacy family. I think it's going to be a rough August. But they're still the family. Look there. William and Catherine. William and Catherine. There's Charles. Charles, the red in the red. He's trying to pacify something. There's a burden, there's worries. It's an uphill battle that's ahead of them. Look at the 10 and the 10. But 1 plus 0 is 1. It's the end of. It is, I think they might have reached the crescent. They might have reached the crescent of everything. Because they have got, they've got, look here. How it's sitting here with the balance, the magician, the temperance. Look at these. They have got the upper hand, I think, is what's going to come down to me. The snake is eating its tail. They have got everything on the table. And remember, a table's got 4 legs to keep it stable. All the dots and everything is crossed. But it is going to be chaotic energy. It is going to be absolutely chaotic energy. Anything else? Anything? Sorry, something. Right, that card there. But something very strange has happened here. I'm going to just do that for a second. There we go. there's going to be a light at the end of the tunnel. There's going to be a light at the end of the tunnel. I think this whole thing that went down with Diana and those images from Althorpe has caused, and the Duck agrees, has caused it. This whole Diana thing, and William it's impacted the family. But look how the hope and healing is going to the family. There's hope in here, and there's some new things, and there. New offerings. They are going to come out of it. The second part of August, I think they're going to come out of all this turbulent stuff. The wheels are in motion. The wheels are in motion here with this Wheel of Fortune. And there is a new beginning. Look at the new seed here. There's new beginnings. Planting a new seed. Because August is also starting the transition in the Northern Hemisphere towards autumn. Moving into winter. But they are moving through. There's a transition. The wheels are in motion here. Whatever, I don't know why I want to do this. It's indefensible what is happening, but they're going to be they are going to stand their ground. The royal family is going to stand their ground. The firm is going to stand their ground. The legacy family is going to stand their ground with the help of William. And I think the Emperor here is going to be dictating some stuff. And this will help and lead to the healing. I think that whole Diana spiel with all these photos is what's caused this. This is just planted the seed for them to get things moving, and the wheels are in motion. So I personally think that August for the entire royal family, you see there's the legacy family, is going to be a little bit topsy-turvy. It's going to be very, very topsy-turvy. Something is going to come, but that's why I said second half is going to be look here. That just popped out. And that as well. Sorry, it's just, look, sorry. I'm stopping them. I was saying, as I was wrapping up here, they are moving across calmer waters. There's calmer waters coming. They've just got to get through the first half of August. And they are going to be taking back everything. Everything is going to be taken back that was spewed at them. There is chance for hope and healing. Swords are going to be pulled out. They are going to be, they've got the choice to undo themselves from this. And they've got to make a decision here. They're going to feel a little bit isolated. Or they are going to be isolating someone. But they're going to be balancing things very carefully. Very carefully. So yeah, to wrap this up, my dear stars, brace yourself. I think the royal family as a whole is going to be in for a little bit of a rough August. But there is time for them they need to go back, retreat and contemplate with that Four of Swords. But I think they're also worried about why Madam is actually not being seen around. Why she has, look then, Madam is the worries for the family. Madam is the worry for the families. I think that is, but Camilla is keeping things steady. Camilla is keeping things a little bit steady. She's emotionally control. She's helping Charles through this. Yep. It's going to be a little bit of a topsy-turvy one. I think the first part, but they've got to take their time. And they've got to just contemplate, because there's William again. They've just got to take their time. Get all the dots done, all their I's crossed. But William here is definitely focusing again. But Camilla is there. But there is going to be a rest period. They need to rest a little bit. They need to retreat. from all attacks. Bide their time a little bit more. So brace yourselves. Don't read into everything that the mainstream is going to be spewing, because I think the mainstream is there to help create division and conflict and everything else. The mainstream is what's coming to me is causing the anxiety and the whole lot, and her issues and all her issues. It's the mainstream media. The mainstream media, the money makers. Don't stress too much about them. They're just there to make money, but the palace they've got it under control. They are working on things. They're working on it. And that it is, my friends. Love you all. Thanks for all the likes, the shares, the comments, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye-bye. This is a personal reading for the lovely Cassie. I hope you enjoy the reading. Please note that tarot is energy based, and all the energies are based on the energy of the 28th of July. You still have the free will and the decisions to make.